What's going on, y'all? Here again for another trailer reaction. Welcome back to the 16's podcast reaction section. Today, as I talked about earlier, we did the Mario trailer reaction. As I said in that video, we were probably going to get into something later on as well. Wasn't sure, but here we are back again with it. The Last of Us trailer has dropped. I think it dropped a couple of days ago. Didn't know about it until today. I am super excited because I believe it drops January 15th. Has Pedro Pascal, has Bella Ramsey. Absolutely cannot wait to see her again from Game of Thrones. Lyanna Mormont, one of my favorite characters from the show. She was great. So I really can't wait to see her portray Ellie. Pedro Pascal is Joel. Think he'll do a great job because he's a great actor, hands down. But I wish it had been, I can't remember the actor's name off the top of my head, but the guy who plays Jaime Lannister from Game of Thrones, he would have been absolutely perfect. Still really wish he had got cast, but regardless of the fact, I'm happy that the show is almost here, a couple of weeks away, about a month away, not too far. It's December 5th recording this. It comes out January 15th, so a little over a month, not too bad. And it's the holiday season, so that time is gonna fly by real fast. So before you know it, we're gonna be there with the show. I'm assuming they might drop one more trailer just because we're so close. Just because it comes out in January, so maybe around New Year's, Christmas time or something like that, we'll get another trailer. Really, really looking forward to this. Absolutely love the first game. Still haven't finished playing the second game just because, as a lot of you all know, I'm not going to talk about it even though it's been a while since the second one came out. I did not like the opening part of it and what happens in the opening sequence with one of the characters, so that kind of took me out of it. I believe halfway through the game, but might go back and play through just because the show's coming back, and I'm not exactly sure how they're adapting the games, but just to go back through the story. The story in the first one was just amazing with Joel and Ellie. So really, really, really can't wait to see Pedro and Bella's portrayal of the characters. I believe they're going to be fantastic, no question. So without further ado, man, I am hyped for this. Without further ado, let's go ahead get into this reaction.
If you don't think there's hope for the world, why bother going on?
You haven't seen the world, so you don't know. Keep going for family.
I'm not family.
No? Cargo.
For now.
Why are you so important?
Somewhere out west.
The Cure.
We're working on a cure. I think what really impressed them was the fact that I didn't turn into a monster.
If she so much as twitches.
Told you, she's gonna be great.
Okay.
She's gonna be great.
If I'm taking you with me, do what I say when I say it.
From the game too. Okay.
You got any advice on the best way west?
Yeah, go east. You've come this far, then you know what's out there.
You're not gonna scare us.
Scared him?
You have a greater purpose than any of us could have ever imagined.
Bro, this is gonna be so good.
Faith in.
Oh man.
Father, it's your sons. You trust me?
Oh man. Oh man. They not holding back. Man. Said, all right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this breakdown. All right, y'all. Trailer looks really, really good. You get some moments with Joel and Ellie. I really, like I said, I really think she's Bella Ramsey. I really, really think she's gonna do a great job portraying Ellie. From the games and whatnot. Just based on who she was, how she portrayed Lyanna Mormont. I was like, that casting off bat was perfect. So I really can't wait to see her. Hearing Pedro Pascal, all I can think when he talks is, I was gonna say it during the reaction, but as soon as he started talking, I'm like, oh, that's Mando. You know what I mean? So his voice is just so synonymous with that character now for me. So as soon as I heard him talk, I'm like, oh, Mando. So she's gonna be cool. She's in Mando's hands. You know what I mean? You know how he is with protecting his children and everything. Even though they aren't his children to start off with, but they become his children later on, just based off all the interactions and whatnot that they, So the parallel between that and with him as Mando and Baby Yoda and him as Joel and Ellie, I can really see why they chose to cast him, because I feel like he can portray the role of a father, the father figure who's not actually the father, but kind of grows attached to the person as time goes on and whatnot. As we see through the games, if you haven't played the games, I kind of don't want to talk too much about it. It's been out for so long and the show is going to follow that. But if you don't know it, I don't really want to spoil it for you. But there's some stuff that goes on in the beginning with Joel when, kind of like how everything happens with an outbreak and how everything, falls apart or whatnot. So he's I believe he's on his own, or his brother's still alive, I believe. Some stuff happens. I'm not gonna get too much into that, and then he's basically finds a community or something. I'm kind of going off memory from the games because it's been a while since I played it, and that's probably, I might do a play along and do it on the channel or whatnot, so you guys can experience that whatnot if you want to go in kind of knowing what the story is about and everything. If not, that's okay, because how I feel about spoilers, so I get it. So him, and then getting to the community and whatnot, finding Ellie, and then getting the task with basically taking her across the country because they're trying to come up with a cure and everything, and her being she got infected but she didn't turn, so her being super important for changing, trying to get rid of the virus outbreak. So unlike The Walking Dead, with there not being a cure in that world, they think that they might be able to create one in this world with Ellie, which is why she's so significant to the story and everything, and her and Joel and their travel across the country and everything, and all the people and communities and different groups that they run into, people trying, who help people who are against them, trying to kill them, all that kind of stuff. It's a really, really great storyline, and I'm so happy that they're adapting it. I'm so happy HBO's doing it as well, just because I feel like they're in great hands, just based off the whole, kind of Game of Thrones type production that they do and everything. I feel like they will be able to really make you feel like you're in that world, and then not to mention the director of Chernobyl is doing that. Chernobyl, I'm not a huge documentary type person, but that series I highly recommend watching. Not too long, it's maybe 6 episodes, maybe an hour long each, but it's phenomenally done, phenomenally directed, acting, everything amazing about it. So I really feel this show is going to be amazing, you all. So make sure you all tune in. Might even do episode reactions to it when it comes out on the channel. I'm definitely thinking about doing a playthrough of the game again from the beginning and doing it, on the channel. I'll figure out how, if I do that, I'll figure out how I'll do it and whatnot, and when it'll, I'll play the game and all that kind of stuff, and kind of like a schedule so you all can tune in and whatnot to just go through the story and everything. So we might do the first one, and the second one we'll definitely do the first one if we do it though. for sure. So I appreciate you all for tuning in. If you like the trailer reaction, the trailer in general, hit that like button. Make sure if you like the content that we're putting out on the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Ring that notification bell. You get notified every time we drop a new video. And I will see y'all in the next one.